I made a crazy discovery about 2024 Broncos that don't come with the tow package. I wonder why I was looking into the tow package. Well, because I have a new toy to tow. I have the tow package on the 4-door, but not on the 2-door. Let's dig in.
Buckle up, Buttercup!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm talking about the tow package or the lack thereof on certain vehicles if you didn't get it with your Bronco. Now, the 2-door Bronco, we did not order the tow package. We got the base of everything with no options. So that means if I want to tow my brand new Sea-Doo Spark Trix with the 2-door, I can't because I don't have the tow package. So Jim and I decided to do some research because he is a pro at adding tow packages, because he did add the tow package to my OG Buttercup before we traveled cross country with the camper. So we're gonna do the exact same thing with the 2-door, except we made a shocking discovery. I will do a separate video about the Sea-Doo Spark Trix that I have, but that's not the focus of today's video. Today's focus is about the tow package. And if you guys have any mods you want to do to your Bronco, be sure to check out buckleupoffroad.com, but let's dig in on our findings. Now, since we, or AKA Jim, was pretty familiar with adding the tow package to the Bronco because, like I said before, he did add it to my 21, so we bought all the supplies needed. But when we went underneath the Bronco, we made a shocking discovery, and that's the 7-pin connector was already there. And that kind of threw us for a loop because I did not have any sort of pin connectors or anything with my OG Buttercup. So this made us investigate what the heck is going on. Can we just kind of wire up a couple things, go in ForScan, and then make the tow package ourselves with very little investment? So these are our findings after doing some troubleshooting and some investigating. 2024 Broncos that do not come with a tow package already have the 7-pin connector installed. It's just not active and it deadheads in the cabin. So after a little bit more digging, we figured out that a module is needed for the factory plug to operate due to canvas. So what that means is we just can't get a jumper harness and connect it and make the tow package available. After figuring this out, we realized there were really two ways that we can go about installing a tow package. We can do the complete factory operation and integration way, or we could do the DIY way. And the way that I came up with the decision that we went with DIY, and that's because it was cheaper and, in a sense, a little bit easier. When we went into this originally, we were planning to do the DIY route, but when we came across the 7-pin connector, we were like, oh wait, is this gonna be easier than expected or cheaper than expected? But after the research, it's not cheaper and it's not easier. So we're gonna stick with the DIY route. We got the hitch, the harness, the connectors and everything for less than 200 bucks. And if you're handy like Jim, when it comes to wiring, just get a Jim and have him install it for you, and you can pay him with good meals and a nice beer. I would say the only downside to this is if you're not comfortable doing wiring, if you have no experience doing this type of stuff, and it does take time. The other downside is you're not going to have that factory integration with your screen. So when you have the tow package, you do have a part on your screen and you have different features and stuff like that. You're not going to get that when you go this route, but for me, it's really not a big deal. If I'm going to do any sort of substantial towing that's going to require trailer brakes or anything that's a big deal, I'm going to use my 4-door Bronco. Added bonus with doing the DIY way, the 7-pin piggyback harness is free if you merge the harness. So the install wasn't really that bad because I didn't have to do the install. But I hope that our findings do give you some information and insight on which route you want to go to. You could either do the DIY, or if you want to go with the dealer and have the full integration, you can. It's still not cheaper than just purchasing the tow package on the Bronco. Like I said, it's $750 right now for 2024 orderings. So to me, it's gonna save you time, money, and it's just gonna be easy because you don't ever have to worry about doing something like this. But if it's after the fact, or you're on a budget, you couldn't afford it at that time, this is definitely a nice, cheaper way to get the tow package. Everything's working properly. Let's go. All right, I took this thing around town just a little bit, make sure everything was functioning properly. We didn't get any errors. Jim did a great job with install. And I think, the jet ski matches the two-door pretty good. But tonight we're gonna take it out on its maiden voyage with the entire family, which means we're gonna take the four-door Bronco out with the jet ski. This is more of like the date vehicle for the two of us. So I'm really excited to have the two-door ready and capable to tow for now on. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you found this information helpful, and I hope you enjoyed the weed eating that decided to happen as soon as I started to close out this video. But hey, life happens. Until next time, guys, buckle up, Buttercup.
Buckle up, Buttercup.